That's the Carson seat.
I thought I was in the fucking bad boy timeout seat.
Just see how it's like. Wait. The bad boy what? What? The bad boy timeout seat. What is that, like a gay thing or something?
No, it's usually where I spent my childhood.
Are we on the air?
Yes, we are.
No, but that almost sounds like a gay porno. You're in the bad boy timeout scene.
Meow.
That's Grillo in the bad boy timeout scene. That actually gave me douche chills when you said that.
Well, that's funny because I am a douche.
Well, that was the point. Who else gives you douche chills? No, but you know, like if gay guys are together shooting a porno and one of them like accidentally comes too fast. Ooh.
You're in the bad boy timeout
Yeah,
seat.
let me finish it. I'm not teeing him up for you, George Carlin. You see the recipe with Grillo, which is amazing. Already, it's funny. Now it sucks. Now you just okay. Let me think of another angle. Just when I nod at you, talk.
Okay. when I nod my head, you do.
You do lighting. You know what's funny? You do lighting, and you make me wish there wasn't sound. Jesus. I told you, Raul, not on the chest. Looks like you're in the bad boy timeout seat, Raul. I thought I was in the bad boy timeout seat. Oh, I told you, my eye is allergic to cum. Grillo, you're in the bad boy timeout seat. In the good boy time-in seat is Mario.
Hello.
Now listen, Mario I love. I haven't seen him in a while. And of course Joe. Poor Joe has to drive Mario. Did Mario remove a thorn from your ankle or something? Like in the Fable? And you owe him, you have to drive him. Like, what's that fairy tale? The someone removes a thorn from
a tiger and...
Right.
A mouse.
A tiger and Mario.
Aesop's Fable.
I'm an accent person of a lot of favors.
You know what? You're in the unfunny guy timeout. Can the unfunny take a timeout? That's always time in, baby, with Grillo. Now Mario I love, and but as soon as I see him, I smile. But then he does the thing I hate about him. He orders Dan about the mic, and immediately I hate his
I
guts.
couldn't hear anything.
Oh,
Sorry.
God, it's...
Argo,
okay.
no, you're gonna get Dan mad.
It's great.
But as soon as I see Mario, I love him, and then he does the thing you hate, and I go, oh fuck, I forgot, I don't like this guy. No, I love him, but that's the one thing. You know, it's like I'm sure like Hitler, like you forgot. You go, Hitler's a great guy, and you forget, but that damn Holocaust thing. He's obsessed with the genocide of the Jews. It's like, otherwise he's a good guy, you know. And then you don't see Hitler for a while, and then you see Hitler. You go, hey buddy, what's up? And he goes, it's the Jews. I'm like, fuck. He's still harping on that. This motherfucker was killing all the Jews. Calm down. I like you. Otherwise, you're a good guy. So that's your genocide. Is Dan? You're trying to kill all of Dan's, which is easy to do. And then your lighting partner, Grillo,
Roy McDonald.
And he had a farm. First time you hear that, right?
Inventor of our Bright Shot light, which is lighting Bull right now on CBS.
Yeah, there we go.
Jesus
Right
Christ.
there.
Bull? What's Bull?
It's a TV show on CBS.
Oh, I never heard of
All
it.
those lights right there you see, those are all ours in the back.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, you really know how to plug a company.
Look where I came from.
Some of those are God's lights. Now, how'd you get that contract?
Well, I met Roy about 5 years ago.
Here we go. This is what happens when you ask Girl.
Yeah, this is
You got the whole fucking life story.
real quick.
He's like Mount Boredom. He's the other Mount Boredom up there. He's like Mount Tangent.
Don't ask me questions.
I'm asking. Here's the answer. I said, how'd you get that contract? Well, we knew a guy got his contract. You could go back to the fucking, the millennium. I met Roy in a small hostel in Sweden. We don't need your history with Roy. How'd you get that particular contract?
Well, that particular contract?
It used to be limitless.
Right.
So we had that contract.
Oh, okay.
And then they just used the same
that's the
sex.
answer. He doesn't go, I met Grillo. That's the answer. Grillo gives you the resume.
Well, why not?
You were in rare form the other night. So I perform at this club, The Stand, in New York City on 3rd and 20th a lot now because the Comedy Cellar has become the place where Aziz Ansari does 4 hours every night. Is Aziz here? Yeah, I'm leaving. The Bob Dylan of comedy. The brown Bob Dylan. I call him the Brown Bomber. Aziz is the Brown Bomber. Which, if you knew, Joe Louis, his nickname was the Brown Bomber, and comedians bomb, so that makes that the greatest joke ever that nobody got. Nobody got. I'm sitting here like an oil painting. But I walk in, I'm trying to concentrate, and I hear, I met Roy. No. I hear, oh, it's Grillo. I go, listen, I always love to see Grillo. He's one of those guys who puts a smile on your face all the time. But much like Mario, then you find out his Holocaust. He
He's
won't
a
shut
Brooklyn boy.
up. You're from Queens, I thought.
Oh, Canarsie, Brooklyn.
Oh,
Brooklyn,
Canarsie. You grew up in
baby.
Canarsie?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, see, that's fascinating. Put that in Mount Boredom. Oh, my God, the lava. He's telling you where he's from. So,
Brooklyn.
you like the guy in the rap group that just yells Brooklyn. You should have that role in this. It'll be better for you. All right. So then he starts talking, and I'm trying to remember what I'm going to say on fucking stage, but of course he doesn't give respect to that. You go, now you live right around the block from there.
Yeah, I live a couple blocks.
Yeah, now that's what he kept saying. He goes, don't you know I live right around the block from here? Like, no, it's not in the advertising for the place.
2 blocks north of Grillo.
Right, it's not an ad in the paper. Just around the block from Steve Grillo.
It should be now.
Our new comedy club, The Stand, 3rd Avenue, 20th Street. That neighborhood popular for Steve Grillo. Steve Grillo, who lives in the same apartment he lived in with Ganji in 1988.
Funny because it's true.
You live in the same apartment that you lived in with the Stern Show in 1988.
Well, 1998.
1998.
Yeah.
Which shows you how the Stern Show really offers you a chance to climb the ladder of success.
And wasn't it Jackie's before that?
No, that was the one on 65th Street.
It's just a bunch of people underpaid. Yeah. So, and of course, I know Grillo from Stern, and he's a legendary character there who, like everyone except me who used to work there, is destitute.
Yeah. Pretty much.
There's 2 things you get as you leave the Stern Show. You get a directions to the nearest shelter, and the thing you have to sign never to call Howard again. You have to sign this waiver that if you call Howard again, you can be arrested and thrown in jail with all the Muslims. And once again, the nearest homeless shelter is over there because you won't be able to afford anything. I don't know how you afford anything on your $8 a week salary there anyway. But Grillo was famous for a lot of things on the show. I'm good friends with Grillo, but people don't realize I was never there. Our tenures never overlapped, which was very, very depressing for me. I loved Grillo as a fan. He was like a rock star to me. But we got a chance to work together on the show when Tracy Millman, the office manager on the show, when we were at Sirius, screamed and yelled at Grillo on the phone. And Grillo could not get a word in edgewise. This is why I never got married, this tape. Okay, Grillo, in all fairness, can never get a word in edgewise.
They actually potted down my mic.
Which is another thing most people who lose contests of the wit say. No, you're right. Well, that is true because she is funny. She had the gift of gab, and I developed a bit of an impression of her. This is me and Howard goofing and me doing a Tracy impression. This is all over YouTube, so there's no lawsuit here. And Grillo on the phone trying to get a word in edgewise about you went out for drinks, right? Did you used to bartend at Mr. Biggs?
Yeah, I worked at Mr. Biggs, and I brought the kids there, and they were under the assumption that I was
the
paying
intern.
them.
She's in charge of all the interns, Tracy, and she brought all the interns to your bar.
Yeah.
Where you were bartending, and she thought you were going to buy them drinks.
I did buy them a round of drinks, but not the whole entire bill.
Right. Okay.
But the interns were under the impression that I was, and they ordered top shelf liquor.
Because you said, I'll buy you drinks all night. Right?
No, I did not say that.
I know. I believe you, by the way.
I didn't. I would never do that.
Mr. Biggs, by the way, visited 42nd and 10th Street, which is now, it's a gay neighborhood now.
But it's a super gay bar now.
Yeah, right. Well, that's you changed it to a gay bar.
Oh, completely after that, yes.
But it used to, in the 70s when men were allowed to still talk like men in this fucking country. The Irish gang called the Westies owned that place, and when they transferred it to Mr. Biggs, this was in the newspaper. When they made it Mr. Biggs, they renovated the basement and found like 18 skulls.
Yeah, it was a chop shop
of people who were, I think, going to testify.
Yeah, that was true.
The great thing about the stories about the Westies, I've read about like 14 books on them, and there's never been a great movie made about them. There's a movie called State of Grace that Sean Penn starred in that is supposed to be about them, but it sucks. It's like a Hollywood movie. I think Colin Quinn, who knows a bunch of those guys, should do a movie about it because he's got the talent to write and direct, and he would be great because those guys confide in him. And the two main guys, Mickey Featherstone and Jimmy Coonan, are still alive. They're in the Witness Protection Program. And but in the late 70s, the Gambinos hired these guys to like collect for them. And they were so nuts, that Irish nuts, that like John Gotti had to go, "Hey guys, you're crazy. Calm down." They would supposedly Gotti would send them to collect money from a guy, and he would say like, break a thumb or something, and they would cut off the guy's hand.
Yeah.
Supposedly Mickey Featherstone invented the thing of cutting off a guy's hand who's dead and freezing it. And when you did a murder or a crime, you left his fingerprints all over the place. And it confused the cops. And that worked. That was the Mickey Featherstone hand job, he called it. I just made that up. But I don't know, the hand job part I made up. The name I made up. Be a great name for it. So here's Mr. Biggs and Grillo. Grillo's bartended everywhere. You were famous for walking around with that bicycle chain. You sounded like the fucking the Ghost of Christmas Past coming. Here's Grillo. Don't do as I did. All right. I used to make a potato sandwich for Howard. Now you were famous. You would make Howard's potato sandwich. And your hands would shake. You were so scared he would yell at you.
Well, Stuttering John couldn't handle it, and I don't think. Seriously, and I don't.
John would spit when he got nervous.
Well, but also, John was, not exactly the most clean person.
Cleansly clean.
Cleansly clean.
That was actually a cartoon character he did.
Yeah. He wasn't.
Cleansly clean. I'm cleansly clean. Saturday mornings. Spend your Saturday mornings with you. I'm going to teach you how to be sanitary. Hey, kids, you want to be sanitary? I'm cleansly clean. with my partner, who's going to teach you how to be good with money. Grubby Grillo. Grubby Grillo. I'm cleansly clean. And he's Hey kids, it's cleansly clean with our special guest Breesley Bruin and Steve. and Grubby. I'm gonna get it this week. Let's take a commercial. Grubby. Some episodes, that's all you hear for a half hour. And now, Dora the Explorer. We got a great time. So this is that tape of me and Grillo. Absolutely, this is Tracy Millman. She's extraordinary, but she's a wonderful woman. I love Tracy, but this is why you might not get married. Go ahead. Dan.
I spoke with former Stern Show staffer Steve Grillo yesterday. He stopped by Sirius XM headquarters.
Douchebag. Douche.
He's unemployed.
No one's interested in anything you have. Oh, of course he's unemployed. He's a 7-year intern. He's a douche. And no one's interested in anything he has to say.
Douche. Fuck you.
Fuck you, douche.
Wow. I wonder what Tracy would say if she heard Grillo was unemployed.
Oh, I'd say, you know what? You have any other bulletins?
What? You expected this?
Yeah, this is the most expected thing in the history of radio. He's a douche.
Douche.
He can't even bartend good. He's unemployed. He sucks at radio. He sucks at bartending. And quite frankly, no one's interested in anything he has to say.
Douche.
Is he a total loser?
He's a total loser, a total douche. He'll always be a douche. We could have went somewhere else and got twice as drunk, twice as sloppy fucking drunk for half the fucking price. So fuck you. You had to promote a bar that was losing money so you could impress your fucking douche boss. I don't give a shit about you or any of your fucking douchebag friends. So fuck off.
Fuck you. Douche.
So why did you talk to
When
Grillo?
she calls you a douche, it is like, it cuts through you like a hot machete through butter.
Douche. I said, do people come up to you and say douche? He said, no.
Douche.
People come up to him and say top shelf liquor that they insert.
Top shelf liquor.
Top shelf. Douche.
My boss. Do you think my boss can just afford to give you top shelf liquor?
Stop it. I got to tell you what's going on.
When I invited you,
People who might not be Stern fans.
Oh my
What's
God.
going on here? Howard, when he says dude, Liga, he's doing an impression of Grillo, which is one of the funniest fucking things of all time. Howard's impression of Grillo. So I am doing in that an impression of Tracy, who yelled. See, I thought this was a different tape, but it's not your fault. I mean, there's a million things on you. I thought this was going to be the tape of. We're goofing on the actual tape that's being played in the background. Does he do that eventually?
I think it comes up.
Oh, it comes up.
Well,
Right.
you know they did on YouTube. They put Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy, and they dubbed the whole entire fight with Miss Piggy and Kermit.
You mean so we're a podcast that's visual, right?
Well, I understand, but people know how to go on computer.
You know that's the you know that seat's now called the insignificant fact timeout seat. The thing that the suggestion that makes no sense timeout seat.
Cleansing clean.
Cleansing clean. He said cleansing clean. You just gave him his new name, cleansing clean. So anyway, this is why the Stern Show is so funny. There's so many different things going on here. So Howard's starting to do Grillo. I'm doing Tracy. The woman is not Tracy. The woman is Lisa G, who came in with a news story about Tracy. Oh. So they start playing the tape, though. So go ahead. Go ahead.
my boss said to give them something, but I can't give you top shelf. That was top shelf liquor.
When we sat there for 3 hours,
Yeah, but-
3 hours, Grill, and not one fucking buyback, not
But
one fucking...
I never said I'd give you the buyback.
No, fuck you, Grill. Listen to me. Not
You're just
one
an
fucking...
intern
We
right
had to
now.
walk 4 blocks in the rain when we could have gone right around the corner to play right...
So you see, this is why this show could be a symphony. So now this turns into Howard doing Grillo and me doing Tracy on the phone.
I've never heard this, by the way.
So this is what would happen. So Howard, that's why Howard was the best comedic partner I've ever had was Howard. He was more paid better, but Abbott and Costello were more, I think, favored nations. But see, this is just completely spontaneous. So now he's doing Grillo and I'm doing Tracy. Go ahead.
And drank for less money and got twice as drunk. No, you're a fucking piece of shit.
But
no, you have nothing. You have no career. You're a 7-year intern. You're a douche.
You didn't say that. You don't like.
Why don't you? Go fuck yourself. You're a douchebag.
Put my microphone up.
Yeah, my microphone. You know what?
My boss give you top shelf liquor.
You know what, Grillo? Why don't you top shelf liquor? No, these are interns. They make no money, and you know they make no money because you were a 7-year intern.
Well,
you're a wannabe. You wannabe.
I offered you dinner.
I got to play it. I'm
you
sorry.
Wannabe.
I got to play it.
Yeah.
What page is that? Anybody
Fred,
know?
you have to.
Page funny. Page funny as fuck.
Page, that's the best bit ever played on the air.
It might
Page.
be. It might.
Let's see.
It's Gary, page 1, far right column in white.
That's Gary.
Okay, I'll give you one.
None of us will go back there, so you take that credit, Grillo. You take that fucking credit and you wear it like a badge of honor. Talk about what, you piece of shit?
Howard's name to fucking threaten people.
I didn't use Howard's name for anything.
Well, wait till we get on the air and we'll see how this goes.
I didn't say that to anyone, Grillo. You know what? It's just another lie about you clearing out a fucking packed house for my 10 interns because we were the only fucking people in the bar that... You didn't cover shit. I didn't... You know what, Grillo? You didn't do anything nice for anyone because you're a fucking selfish low...
When you do your impression, I should just be in the background doing this.
No, you know what, Grillo? You did nothing because you're a selfish lowlife. But you know what? You take that, Grillo. You take it and you wear it like a badge of honor.
You didn't even say that you would.
What, you piece of shit? You fucking wannabe? Don't try to talk to me about anything in the world. You know nothing. You'll never get a job. You'll never have a career. You suck. You're a loser. You're a wannabe and a douche.
Single fucking round for anyone. So shut the fuck up. And someone who was a 7-year intern who knows that these guys don't make any money to sit and take advantage of them and not even buy a single fucking buyback. Oh, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to buy you Ace shots. Whatever. Grillo, then you shouldn't have made an offer you couldn't stand up to. Because we could have gone to the play right down the street and spent a third of that fucking money and had twice as many drinks. We all walked 5 fucking avenues and blocks in the rain to come to some bar that you needed to promote to keep your fucking job.
This is extraordinary. This is extraordinary.
Oh, man, I'm getting a fucking headache. I need a drink.
This is a woman who, I mean, Tracy is a wonderful person, but listen to how much thought she's put into how much she hates you.
This is an alcohol-free zone, right?
But this is how she should have a rolling pin, and it's like a Flintstones episode. She should have a rolling pin and Ralph Crampton. She's just sitting there going, but we had 10 drinks. She knows the exact amount of drinks. And Grillo, I love you, but you didn't have a chance. You didn't have a chance. No man has a chance.
Not at all. No.
I can't keep going because now I'm remembering this fondly.
Yeah, good for you.
Could have gone down the street and drank for a third of the money and been treated a lot better. You're full of shit. You made empty promises that you were not willing to come through on. So I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to hear it. You're full of shit. You're a fucking piece of crap. That's why you were a 7-year intern. All that fucking time, all you do is tend bars.
7-year intern.
Fuck you.
But you can't even hear Grillo,
Just go to your neutral corner and cover up, man. That's all you. I hope she fucking tires out.
Hurricane Tracy.
It's like, no. Is she tired yet?
She's definitely sticking up for them.
Eric, how I fucking took him and I fucking bought him a couple of drinks. Or that other girl that I bought a couple of drinks. I can't fucking take care of 12 people.
You didn't buy anyone drinks. You made promises to everyone and you did nothing. You did nothing.
That'd be great. Thank you so much.
Thanks for what? Fucking us over with a bill that would have been a third of the place we normally go to? Whatever, dude. You are so fucking delusional, it's just irrelevant.
Take you down and have a good time. I offer you dinner and you smack me in the face like this? Get the fuck out of here.
I smack you in the face. Oh, I'm sorry, because when you called in earlier, I believe your excuse was, I offered to buy Tracy dinner, but she didn't want to eat, so I was all settled up with what I had to do. You're fucking cheap white trash, and I'm so not interested in anything else you have to fucking say. And this is why everyone fucking makes jokes at your expense on a daily basis, because you're fucking white trash. I'm not interested. Listen up. Save it. You know what? Save the money on your fucking cheap phone bill, because chances are you probably can't afford to pay it anyway.
Hold on, we got some calls on this right now. Let's go to Jason in Philly. Jason.
Fucking dinner, and this is the way they
whatever, douche. You're a fucking douche.
Jason, you're a douche. Jason, you're on the air.
This is the way you would pay me. I take you.
What? You know what? You're just a piece of shit.
All right, enough.
Like everybody makes jokes at your expense. Everyone makes jokes about you behind your back because you're a wannabe and a douche. Oh, you're a douche. You're a fucking douche. Just shut. What? We didn't get one fucking buyback. Not one buyback. We could have got twice as drunk at the Playwright fucking Horizon down the fucking street. You disgusting piece of shit. You're white trash. You're white trash, and I'm not interested in anything you have to say. You're a white trash wannabe piece of shit, and someone who is a 7-year intern knows that they make no money. You didn't give us one I don't give a shit about Top Shelf Liquor because you had to promote some stupid fucking bar that you work at to kiss the ass of your fucking. I don't want to hear anything about promoting. You're a piece of shit and a wannabe. You're a douche. Just shut up, you douche. Shit, that takes a lot out of you.
Let's do a show.
I had to do that on heroin. Listen to my voice. I probably had to find a Phoenix that I do 4 stand-up shows.
When Steve first came to work with us, my Facebook was loaded up douche and and my wife comes to me. She goes, "I don't understand this." And I thought,
my wife got it. I don't understand this. I just don't get it. No, honestly, we're. I love Tracy, but we're making fun of the fact that we're men making fun of the fact that we're men stating a fact. that sometimes with a woman, you just go to your neutral corner and cover up, and you go, listen, are you done? Because I have to leave. Are you done? Because I have to go to that same bar where there's nobody there and buy myself back 40 drinks. But Grillo is a class. Here's what Grillo is. He's a survivor. That's what he is, and that's what I like surrounding myself with. That's what marriage is a survivor. Danny's a survivor. I'm a survivor. Joe unfortunately has to hang out with losers. Joe's a good guy, and you're a winner too. But Roy, we're all survivors, and that's why I love you, buddy.
Hey, listen, I'm glad that you're my friend. I'm happy to be here.
Well, friend's a strong word. I'm more like a Facebook friend. No, I'm kidding. So it's that bit is just I forgot about that. I used to do the show to blackout, but I forgot about the fun we had with that tape because Tracy, my God, the details in the argument.
She was completely lying. That's what kills me.
Well, yeah. Well, listen, there was a detailed lie. I'll tell you that. What was she lying about? You're not a douche. First of all.
I'm not. Thank you very much. But there were several drinks.
Douche.
There were
douche.
The bill was really high because the kids ordered a lot of drinks and.
The interns.
Well, yeah, and they took a bunch of off. And I bought a couple of rounds, and it was still like $300.
Fuck you, douche.
She wound up having to pay out of pocket for it, and she did turn to the manager and say, "Don't you know who I am? Do you know we'll destroy you on the air if you don't make this better?"
Well, what I loved is the fact that Grillo goes, "Wait till this gets on the air." Boy, you wish you had that hope back.
Yeah. Did she tip you?
Here's a tip. Get out of town, loser. Okay, so that's who Grillo is. Anyway, oh God. If you were on with me there the whole time, every week we'd have done that.
No, we would have been dead or in jail.
Yeah, I had to stop running. Well, in front of people. But it's good to have you here, buddy.
I'm glad I'm here.
I'm not sure why you're here. Well, you're plugging your lighting company, right?
Yeah, Bright Shot. Brite.
I'm sure it's a great company, but the other night at the stand, you would have thought he was Edison. Okay, girl, we get it. We get it. You know what? There's never, ironically enough, there's never been a light bulb above your head. Douche. Married with douche. Well, anyway, I just saw something rather. I'll be selfish and show busy. a friend of mine died, but I'm gonna put that on the back burner to plug my comedy tour. Crashing. All the press releases are happening. That's right. I'm going to be more famous in about 15 days for dying on the road. Now, a very, very busy tour coming up. Judd Apatow, Artie Lang, and Pete Holmes announced Trucadero date on the Crashing Comedy Tour. Modern comedy greats. That's right. Judd Apatow, Artie Lang, and Pete Holmes. Pete piggybacking there, are hitting the road in support of the HBO comedy series Crashing, and Philly is getting a taste of this February. The comedy trio will hit the modern day great comedy trio will hit the Trocadero on Friday, February 10th at 7 p.m. That's right, Philly. I'm coming out. Come support me. Come on, buddies. This is your friend from Stern, all grown up on HBO. I grew up and I made something out of myself. I'm a winner. Do you understand? My therapist tells me to keep saying that. I'm a winner. And he said, surround yourself with losers.
The fuck you looking at?
I only found one. Anyway. No. This is great. I have a mantra, of course, Philly, for all the times you heckled me. When I come back, it's my mantra that I say, I don't know, I learned this in my transcendental meditation class. My mantra is, your verbal bullets are nothing against my armor of self-confidence. And my original mantra had the N-word in it, but I got thrown in the class. Okay, tickets for the stop on the tour are, by the way, we're playing San Francisco, Los Angeles, New York, that's right, Boston, unless, I'm not playing Boston anymore, but maybe I am. Tune in. VIP tickets include signed poster. I wasn't told that. That's extra. and a meet and greet with the comedians, the modern day great comedians. The shows on the Crashing Tour will benefit various charities. Artie Lang not being one of them. According to a release, the Philadelphia show is one of 4 stops on the tour. Will feature special, yes, unannounced guests. I say Tracy and Grillo do a live performance.
I'm in.
Are you free?
What do you think?
Guys, honestly, Philly, you got to come out and support me for this because I love you. And is the fact that I'm playing a 3,000-seat venue in Philly 4 days before, that's bad planning. I don't know what I'm doing here. But, yeah. So how long have we been talking for?
30 minutes.
Let's take a quick break, and we'll come back. So Dan and I have been... Dan and I watch. Again, I promise Stuttering John that, I'll be totally serious. Does he want to be called Stuttering John? Probably not. Probably not. John Melendez, Stuttering John, is running for president. No. Senate. I think now that Trump, this is what's happened. This is the Trump effect. Because Kanye West is going to slap his name on some ballot, right? I mean, forget about it. He's absolutely like grooming the world for that announcement. And what is he going to say? I'm Jesus Christ and I'm running? Doesn't he tell people he's Jesus Christ? And there's videotape of him telling crowds in St. Louis he's Jesus Christ. That's going to hurt you in a campaign. You're supposed to say you worship him, not you are him. That's going to hurt you in the Bible Belt. Because I don't think those guys in the Bible Belt think that Jesus was a person of color. Right? Now, what are your thoughts on that, Grillo? Was Jesus... They say he was Latin.
He was an Arab.
Right.
He came from an Arab region.
Right, okay.
He spoke Aramaic. He was an Arab.
Was it Aramaic?
Yeah.
He's a Jewish person. He's Jewish.
Yeah, but he looks like an Arab.
Well, so
he had
all
brown
Jews,
skin.
all Jews do.
Yeah, well,
they come from Persia.
Olive skin.
Yeah, so you think he was brown?
Well, yeah, he's one of those people.
He was like Jesus Ansari?
But possibly.
Listen, I don't know. I was taught he was white. And I was taught that my sister's boyfriends all should be white. And my neighbors should be white. And that Mario's sister married an Irish guy.
Amen.
Now, you feel, Mario, that an Irish guy is one step above a black, you said?
Probably.
Right, one step?
In my brother-in-law's skills?
Now, if your sister had married an African-American...
I'd fucking kill her. I'd get the shotgun into the closet.
Right.
Load it
Now,
up.
Have you... now, you want to be in show business?
Put it between my...
Yeah. Keep talking.
Now, you want to be in show business, right? Have you seen any of the award shows lately? Do you think the attitude, if my sister married a colored guy, I'd fucking kill her?
Yeah.
Do you think that would go off good at the Golden Globes? Do you think that would get you work?
No.
Do you think Leonardo DiCaprio would answer that question the same?
No.
So now you have to learn to lie like everybody does out there.
No, I would like him and I would hug him and kiss him like you would if your sister married
all of a sudden, I don't want you to become a mud shark here. You're fucking the guy, Jesus. No. What'd you say about my sister?
I said, what would you do if your sister...
Why don't you just fucking watch yourself?
Okay, no.
What would I do with my sister? And are we on, if we're on the air?
No.
On the air question? I would go, thank you, my prayers have been answered. Because I want to support interracial marriage.
Me too.
Actually, I used to be against it, but now I'm a Yankee fan. Since Derek Jeter, I'm introducing black guys to fucking broads. We need another shortstop. We won the mulatto. Anyway, this weatherman has a three-piece suit on. You know, this guy's fucked a few kids. Look at him. Oh, God. Okay, let's see this high-pressure weather system coming up your ass. There's a blizzard in your can.
There's a storm coming on your face.
Come on. That's low life.
He's a douche.
Well, listen to him.
Accumulation, so it could be slick going home for the Super Bowl.
Oh, look, there's a small accumulation of cum in your dimples. Look, Mario Lopez, there's cum in your dimples. By the way, we talked about that. Mario Lopez had a bad avalanche in his backyard, and there's a big picture of him, those dimples, and I think he's invented. He got a patent for a special tool that comes with a grooming kit. That if you have dimples and there's dried up cum, you can scrape it out.
Oh,
it's Mario Lopez's cum scraper. James Corden says. It works great.
Order now.
It works great. What was your addition to that?
Order now.
wow.
You get a free handy
No,
wipe.
it's more. There you go. Order now. Well, we'll put that in the script now.
Okay, good.
Order now. Order now.
Well, it's got to be an infomercial. It's got to be interesting.
You're a regular Ryan Stiles. All right. I don't like this guy's three-piece suit. It's disconcerting. You think he goes to the gym at Sam Champion? Sam Champion. Sam Champion, he's out of the regular old closet, right?
Yes. Yeah,
He
married a
came-
guy, right?
Did he?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I guess that would indicate you're out of the closet. I, Sam, take Harry.
Sam.
In good weather or bad.
Sam and Harry. Not Harry. Harry's not Harry. Look at this low-pressure system. Look at 36 inches. Wow. It's a record breaker. Breezy and milder. There'll be no snow, but there'll be 10 inches. I'll be having the breakfast of champions. I'll be having the breakfast of Sam Champion. It's eggs and cock. We'll be over at the Reebok gym, and we'll be in the special area. Well, I'll be doing pole vaulting. Now, say order now.
Order now.
Jesus Christ. I love the banter with the weather guy afterwards. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Look, I understand our new actor woman is colored and pregnant. That's the name of my new book, by the way, Colored and Pregnant. Look at these guys looting the fucking subway.
No, the old lady's beating a guy, accosting the bus driver.
Costing?
Accosting?
What do you cost?
Just say beaten. There's Jimmy. Jimmy Kimmel, of course. Now, are you upset that he's friends with Howard and you're not?
Oh, no, it's all right. Jimmy's a dick.
Why is he a dick?
What?
Is he a dick?
Oh, no, he just called me a disgusting human being.
Why? When did he say that?
Well, I was, they were breaking my balls when I did my radio, I did a demo radio show. I wanted to do, review movies when Howard first went to Sirius.
I remember. I was on the show. You gave three, three what? Three
potatoes.
3 potatoes.
Yeah,
that's right.
and he was breaking my balls, and I was kidding around, and I kind of was drinking a 40 at the time, and I burped and blew it in his face.
That's right. Where?
At Sirius, and
another move to get into show business.
Yeah. and then when he came off, Ganji was interviewing him, and he asked what he thought about me, and he said, "I think Grillo's a disgusting human being."
Well, there you go. Well, so you have jealousy towards him.
No, not at all.
Well, the book is dedicated to you. Howard's book is dedicated to you.
Yes, and it's an honor I'll take to my grave.
And now listen, which could be a day.
Any day.
Tell the story about why you're banned. Now you're banned. I'm banned. You're banned.
Yeah.
Everybody who worked for the E-Show is banned.
Yeah.
Gilbert Gottfried is banned.
I don't know
Jackie
why.
is
He was the best guest.
But Chelsea Handler's on 3 times a week. Chelsea, I need a handler. Yeah.
I had a couple of drinks in me, and it was when Periscope first came around, and I was kidding around on Periscope. And
you're finding a theme with you that you're kidding, and a lot of people don't take it as a joke.
No, exactly. Welcome to my life. So I said a couple of things that had already been said in the media about Howard, about A-list, and he doesn't go back, and he kind of blew off his old staff, and blah, blah, blah. And somebody from Reddit, Radar Online was listening to the
Adam
Periscope.
Levy. Adam Levy is his name.
And he did a whole big article on it.
He'll be writing about this now for the Daily Mail.
And
Get ready.
I was with Roy, and all of a sudden my Twitter's blowing up, and I'm
Who's
like,
Roy?
"What? Roy?
Oh, Roy.
Yeah." And my Twitter started blowing up, and I saw this article, and I turned to him, and I said, what's this? He goes, it's Radar Online, dude. That's a big fucking deal.
No, he goes, well, how many people read this? I go, I don't know, 25 million.
Exactly. Well, the guy's obsessed with the Howard. I've been on there, and then Howard, he claims Howard got him fired from Radar Online.
Yeah, I think
because
so.
He wrote all the stuff that me and Howard would say. Like me and Howard had one little radio war back and forth.
Yeah.
And God, Howard's a powerful guy. He said 2 words. We went up 3,000 subscribers.
But I didn't know I was banned. And
so you said, what did you say?
I basically said what everybody else was saying about how he's sold out. He's just A-list now.
Can't you see why he get mad at that?
Well, but I didn't say it first. I was saying what everybody else said.
I know, but no, okay. So everybody else says you're an asshole. I'm okay with you.
But first of all, I didn't know anybody watched Periscope, let alone somebody on Radar Online was watching it. Okay, and
your fingers on the pulse of media.
He's a douche.
I love that. That's a great quote. So a year later, like it was already gone, I went up to go have lunch with Robin, and she came out and she said, I just found out you're banned. And I went, banned for what? She goes, did you do some Radar Online interview? I went, no. I said, somebody was stalking my social media and he wrote some article about it. I said, but I was just goofing around. It was a total fucking joke.
So when was this?
That was at Comic-Con last year. Not this year, but last year.
Okay, so listen to the madness that's going on. That's why that douchebag who said, oh, you should kiss Howard's ass hard on the radio the other day. I did a radio interview, and he's like, quite frankly, Howard, you should just shut up and be grateful for Howard. I was grateful for years and years and years, and then he lost his mind. And this is how. It's fucking Grillo. He's a great guy. He's no threat to you, Howard. You banned Grillo because he said something a year ago that was kind of goofing around, and you said Robin. Now listen to Robin. Listen to the madness over there. It's a goddamn fucking nightmare.
I had to go down to the lobby. She goes, you have to go down to the lobby. You have to leave right now.
Can you imagine? You have to leave right now? This is the guy Howard dedicated his book to. Wow. Okay, and Robin gets summoned. Go tell him he's banned. Fuck you.
She didn't know.
I'll stand in the lobby. Oh, stop fucking defending Robin. I love Robin too, but she should get some balls.
Well, that's true.
She should get some fucking balls.
Over another. Well, yeah. Then I got an attitude during lunch.
What was the attitude?
Oh, she was just
talk to the hand.
Like kind of something like that. Yeah.
Unbelievable. So why'd you have lunch with you?
Well, because we already had plans, so she was nice enough to stick to the plan. But she goes to that landmark
what an
thing.
honor.
She goes to that landmark, forum thing, and that teaches you to let things go. And
what the fuck are you talking about?
Landmark. It's a big forum thing. Like it's sort of like almost Scientology, but not really.
Tell them about the weekend you did.
Oh yeah, I had to go to a fucking weekend with Casey. Casey ran out to the bar, and never came back. You sit in the chair for
you learn how to weave a tail. You're all over the fucking place.
I'm not looking so bad all of a sudden.
No, I know. This is the Mount Tangent. Mountain Tangent's going on.
Oh, it's the tangent chair.
Listen to what you just said. Here's, I'm going to try to do it. I don't know. You got Landry goes to that landmark thing. I'm banned from the lobby. Oh, I did a weekend. Casey went to the bar.
Yeah.
He's a douche.
Jesus Christ, Mara. Mara's on that douche. Good job. Mara's upset. Someone's not paying attention to him for 3 minutes. So explain that. No, don't explain it.
Okay. Well,
I don't care about that.
I thought you knew what she did that kind of shit. That's all. I thought you knew
nobody
about
tells
it.
me that because I'm too normal.
Okay.
So Robin's nice to have to lunch with you, and then what? You never hear from her again?
No.
Can you imagine that? Wow. You're banned. Okay, I was talking to another person who won't let me say their name this afternoon. And again, this is someone who was a loyal soldier to Howard for 20 years. I said, come on the podcast. And I said, we're not going to talk about Howard. Let's laugh about whatever. We'll talk sports or something. The guy goes, no. I can't. I go, why? He goes, I'm really afraid if he hears me on your podcast. This is how persona non grata I am. If he's just on my podcast, he'll have me, he'll end my career.
He already did.
Yeah, well, let's just calm down with that. It's a good joke, but it's anonymous now. I tell you, when Grillo gets one that works, he fucking harps on it. Knock, knock. All right, shut up. No, so can you imagine that, guys? So to DJ Douchebag, who was interviewing me the other day and said I should just shut up and kiss my... This is why I'm upset. He lost his fucking mind. You are banned because you said something a year ago, and Robin is nice enough to have lunch with you. Like, that's an honor, and then you're gone. And you can't get her on the phone anymore.
No,
all of a sudden I have to talk to you.
And yeah, but then the thing is, they still play my clips and shit. It's like, if I'm banned, then stop playing my stuff.
Well, listen. Well, you're talking to the choir there, buddy. I'm on every fucking morning. I guess the request channel says Artie a lot. But he cuts me out of entire bits. Joe Buck was on the show recently. He didn't bring up me on the Joe Buck show.
No way.
I mean, that's like. I mean, how did he? Can you imagine? I just pray Apatow and HBO is going to ask Howard. I mean, HBO's huge, and Judd Apatow is always on when he has something major to promote. What's he going to do? Dance around the fact that I'm the second lead of the show?
I guarantee you, there's going to be some stipulation before he goes on.
Or does he say no to Judd Apatow as a guest?
That'd be interesting.
That'd be weirder too. You're in a rock and a hard place, Pelican boy.
Oh shit! Ow!
Guess who's in a rock and a hard place, Dick? You better make sure Ralph matches your belt and shoes that day. See Ralph and him like two fucking broads in the afternoon. Yeah, that belt looks good with those shoes. Hey, listen to what Benji said. Benji said something like he doesn't like you.
Hey, kick that poor guy out of the room.
Yeah. Listen, I think Grillo, he's a threat. Yeah, he said something a year ago. I read it online. By the way, that scarf looks good with that hat. Are you going to wear that shirt with those slacks? Yeah, I would wear those slacks and that shirt. And I got to tell you what Artie said about you. It's a combination of gossip and fashion. So anyway, listen. What I would do is I would wear different sleeves. I would put different sleeves on that shirt and blouse, and then I would wear the $14,000 Uggs I bought her, and then that belt with the studs on it. Now I got to tell you what Gary said about Jews. Yeah. Hey, Howard, this is Ralph. Listen. I got it. I just so you know, before you get mad at me, I still have that tape in the safe. Okay.
Yeah, no kidding. There's got to be something.
Yeah. Listen. I sent a picture of your outfit over to the guys at H&M. Yeah. They said those shoelaces are free if you wear this tie. So do you mind if I get some shoelaces for myself? I know you don't care about the price of shoelaces, but they said I could get 10 pairs of shoelaces for me if you wear this tie on Kimmel. Okay? That's great. Now let me tell you what Kimmel said about your mother.
Oh, God.
He's completely threatened by everybody around Howard. Yeah, listen. This Marcy Turk seems good. But I don't know, man. Watch it. She hates her parents. How do you know that? She said it to me as I was picking out your slacks. Today I was picking out your slacks at Saks. And my ecstasy dealer met me there. And it's called Molly now. But listen, if you wear these pants on the Tonight Show, I'll get free chicken at this place, El Polo Loco. So listen. Here's the deal I worked out. I just worked out this deal. And if you agree to this, I won't, tell people about that time we were at the club. Okay, fine. Yeah. All right. If you wear these pants, I'll put it in an email. If you wear these pants on either Kimmel or the Tonight Show or Letterman, Letterman's gone. Wait a minute. Or the Tonight Show, I get free chicken at El Polo Loco on 73rd. Between the hours of 4 and 8 on Thursdays. Help a brother out. Yeah, listen, okay. Howard, listen. I just saw your appearance. Don't wear that sweatshirt anymore. Yeah, I'll send you over a different color. I said magenta. You know what magenta? Yeah, listen. Wear those black leather pants and stuck them in those brown cowboy boots. I'm just kidding. That's what you used to look like. And that promenades your nose. If you wear these Uggs boots, on Regis and Kelly, then I get free dinner at a place called Buns Ain't No Bakery.
What?
It's a strip club in Newark. Help a brother out. It's breakfast at the strip club. It's legs and eggs. And I worked out a deal. I'm not. Look, that belt still goes with those shoes, and Gary still hates Jews. Benji hates your parents, and Kimmel said something nasty about Beth, but everything's fine.
Oh my God!
So here's two things I want you to understand. Wear this, I get free chicken. Wear this, I get free dinner at Buns Ain't No Bakery. Wear this, and Gary hates Jews. Jimmy Kimmel hates Beth, and Benji hates everything. Listen, me and some of my guys were thinking that Benji's overpaid. The guy at the belt store. The guy at the belt store, which is just nothing but fags, chicks, and me, or me and chicks, and says that that you don't look good on this angle. And Robin's using you. This guy thinks Fred's a racist and would never be invited to Jennifer Aniston's wedding. You can do that all day. Yeah, don't you see this? That's what Howard's become. He's like, you're not someone he wants to introduce at Jennifer Aniston's wedding, girl. Neither am I. Yeah. Neither's Fred. We're not cool enough for that gang. Jimmy Kimmel is.
But the thing is, he'll bring Ralph to shit like that, though.
That's because Ralph has something in the safe.
But, yeah, so no kidding.
And what do you think? What he's gonna do? Pick out his own belt?
Yeah. But didn't Ralph really do something horrible at his Hampton house?
I was there.
Yeah, but who would get away with that? We would have been fired, banned. How does he get away with that?
Because he knows what belt matches what shoes. Watch Howard on old Letterman's the night before he met Ralph. He would wear black leather pants tucked into brown cowboy boots.
Yeah.
He had a cop mustache, that Tony Bennett schnoz, and the fucking glasses that looked like he was looking through an aquarium. Then he met a club boy named Ralph. And Ralph said, I can make you look hot. All I want is this, that, and the other thing. I want to be able to shit. He threw up on sheets and put it in the dryer. And on the private jet, he stole $100 from the pot. And Ross Apin saw it. Ross doesn't gossip about friends, so he let me hang to dry on fucking the air. But, why would I make that up? Ralph stole $100 from the pot on the private jet going to Vegas. He was that destitute. I guess he doesn't have any other clients that need belts and shoes, man.
Oh my God!
By the way, did you hear? I don't want to say anything. I know you're friends with Jimmy, and I know we've been hanging out less because you're with Jimmy a lot. But you should know that Jimmy rapes kids. He asked me to get him a kid.
I heard that it's Jimmy that got him to change and be weird.
What do you mean?
Did you hear that? I heard that Jimmy's the one who said you shouldn't have these people on. You should only do A-list.
No.
I could be wrong.
Jimmy's a good guy, but it's just that he's very Hollywood now. He's very, never. I don't think Jimmy would do something like that. But there is a rumor that an A-list person got Howard to change.
Okay,
is responsible for this because they introduced him to the Marcy Turk. And by the way, I got a retraction. I found out that she did not take Gary's office and emasculate Gary. She took Tracy's office, the douche.
Yeah.
And because of that, Gary has to share an office with an intern. It's even worse.
I'd heard allegedly. Now there was rumors going around that she was banging people on the staff.
Oh, that I heard too. And Steve Brandano and Ben Bardo.
Yeah,
I heard Ben Bardo and her, and she had to go to Human Resources. So I guess she's really getting things done. It's not doing things; it's getting things done.
Yeah, it's doing people.
Yeah, it's not doing people. I don't know. This is all alleged, and of course, I feel terrible. We should all be kissing Howard's ass.
Yeah,
like according to DJ Dickhead that I did an interview with. You keep being a sycophant your whole life, asshole. You're gonna keep. That's why you're at the fucking a small town in Rhode Island interviewing me. I don't know, Art. You should just keep kissing his ass. Yeah, I did. Read the dedication of my book. How long you want me to kiss somebody's ass? I'm a comedian. That don't look good. I didn't invent this situation. He lost his mind. I feel bad for him. Marcy Turk is allegedly a con artist. What a score, if she is a con artist. What a score the king of all media. She's in the building. It's like that Bannon guy with Trump. He's in the White House.
Yeah, yeah.
You understand? She's Steve Bannon.
Oh, shit. That's a great analogy.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's what I do. And I point out when you make poor analogy. I'm kidding. No. She is the Steve Bannon on the Stern Show. She's in the White House. She's in the White House of radio. That's the White House of radio, baby.
No doubt.
Thank you. Is that your favorite band? No. She you know, hey, she infiltrated a billionaire's situation. She got Gary's office. He's produced the show for 30 years. And she got an office, which meant he has to share an office.
She's his boss, no?
She's his boss. Hey, boss.
Hey, both.
Hey, lady boss. She's Babe Boss.
I wonder if she makes him read back the. Take this letter down. Remember that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Boss, she's going. Gary, take this down.
Yeah, take this down. I am a jackass. I am a jackass. Gary, listen. Could you see if did those blackout shades come in? They did. Okay, send Ben Bardo in. Gary, it's Marcy, your boss. Yeah. First of all, I talked to Howard. You don't have permission to talk to him today. Secondly, tell Scott the engineer his new office is now on the roof of the building across the street.
He's like that guy in Office Space.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm
he
not
took
gonna...
my stapler.
Listen, this is Gary. I'm looking to move my stapler. Listen, Marcy, I'll burn the studio down.
No, don't move that, please.
Don't move that, please. Listen, I'll burn the stapler. Listen, my stapler, and I was told that I could have an office that was 5 feet bigger. Yeah, Gary, it's Marcy. Listen, I need those blackout shades yesterday, and send in Steve Brandano. If you get me an office 5 feet bigger, could you send him Brandano and Bardo?
Oh, shit.
Hello, threesome. Listen, it's Ralph. I was promised that studio office. And I was trying to fuck Marcy. That would have been a real get. Hey, Howard, I just played 2 poker games. I have an extra $200. Those shoes, Howard, lose them. You've got to lose those shoes. They don't look good on Pelicans. Artie closed to a Pelican. This is what Ralph used to do. He didn't realize I wanted to get the fuck out of that show 2 years before I left. He would go on the wrap-up show and go, admit that he talks behind our back. That was Gary's biggest fear, by the way. That when, Ralph was doing his little faggot what clothes you should wear time.
Yeah.
It was just him and Howard, and he would badmouth the staff, and especially Gary. Are you kidding me? That's what they did the entire time. They goofed on Gary. And Gary was insecure about maybe losing his job. So Ralph started doing that with me. He said he called the wrap-up show when I'm not there, by the way.
Yeah.
To fucking take him down. Listen, I don't know. I said to Howard the other day while I was tying his shoelaces. Well, I was showing him how to make a Windsor knot. I said, I know Artie was absent the other day, and I said, look, I'm not missing Artie. That's what he said. What a douche. I said to Howard, I'm not missing Artie. Yeah. You know what you are missing? A life. That's passing you by. Had the same Jeep since 1978.
Oh, he doesn't have the same Jeep, does he?
I think he does.
Oh, my God.
Listen, this Jeep goes with my life. It doesn't work.
Oh, shit.
It's these goes with my life. It doesn't work. And it can tell you if your belt matches your shoes. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look at Fred. Fred, like this comedic genius. He's watching Howard with this social life, like some douchebag, and all these Hollywood parties. Fred's just like running the show.
Never invited.
Of course not. Why? Because he's not cool enough. See, Howard's rebelling against all. He's becoming that in crowd that he couldn't get into. He wanted to be the Friends in high school. He wanted to be David Schwimmer. He was Howard. But the thing he has over Schwimmer is he's a fucking comedic genius. He fucking revolutionized. And instead he worships David Schwimmer. Schwimmer's should be worshiping you. I'm trying to give you a compliment, Dick Lick. Take it. No, he's not taking it. He's going to Jennifer Aniston's wedding without Fred. And Grillo can't go in the building.
Banned.
The guy who made your potatoes. Banned. I love it. That'd be great. Banned. Our friend Artie Lang. Banned. Jackie Marley. Banned. Grillo. Banned. Ganji. Banned. Everyone he met before Marcy Turk. Banned. Brandano. Almost banned. What a pull! If they fucked her, she's a doll too. That Marcy.
I never saw her.
Marcy Klein, me and Dan came up with a theory. Marcy Klein, Calvin Klein's daughter, ruined Saturday Night Live for 10 years because she was the talent coordinator. Because Lauren's such a star fucker, he made Calvin Klein's daughter, Marcy Klein, the talent coordinator. Comedians in New York, that's when I was first coming up, were scared to death of her because she was picking SNL. Like her. And so what is it about the name Marcy that they're a cunt that ruins comedy? That name, if you have a kid and the doctor goes, we did some blood tests and she's going to be a cunt that ruins comedy. Name her Marcy. That's like truckers named Bubba. If you're a cunt that ruins comedy, you're Marcy. Listen, that cunt that's ruining comedy, is that Marcy? Could you ask Marcy Klein's father if he can get me some sneakers? I bought some sneakers. Yeah, no, these aren't regular sneakers that like men wear. These are fag sneakers. These are sneakers you wear like the premiere of a TV show. A TV show. A TV show. A what? A TV show. These are sneakers you would wear to the premiere of like Love Actually. You know that movie Love Actually? The romantic comedy. It's a rom-com. These are sneakers you wear to that. They go with the belt that sucks cock.
Oh, man.
They made a new belt at Calvin Klein. It'll actually suck dick. I'm getting 14 pairs. And
if you wear them on Kimmel.
Listen, if you wear them on Kimmel, I get if you wear them on Kimmel, I can blow 2 guys for free. I gotta go down to Hogs and Heifers. If you wear this Hogs and Heifers wallet that's attached to a chain, I'll get 3 guys I'm allowed to blow for free by the pool table. Usually to blow a guy it's $50.
Oh.
But now I just tell guys if their belt buckle matches their sneakers. It's my talent. It's my unique talent I was born with. Yeah, sucking dick. Well, anyway, it's been a lot of fun. But that's the first thing they would do. They would start goofing on Gary when they saw each other. So Gary thought he was going to lose his job over it. And he didn't. He lost his office.
And his dignity.
I mean, come on, Gary. But I don't blame Gary because, what else is he going to do? I saw his paycheck. Thank God I make more. I'd be so mad if I didn't make as much as Gary. Yeah. I'm not one of the guys who was underpaid. I was fine. I never complained about shit. I was making $910,000 a year. That was just a Stern show. Stand up, I made about $2 million. Wow. Books. That's right.
Good for you.
Celebrity net worth, if you go to that, that's what I should have. They weren't there when the Broncos didn't cover. Viking went up to $12 a pill.
Oh.
Let's just calm down.
Take it easy.
They weren't there when I bought an illegal diamond at the port to give to Dana, and I lost it on the plane. 50 G's.
Oh, Jesus.
I made a lot of bad decisions. Mario's Uber. Mario's Uber.
That's a big one.
It is a big one. But, no, so I have no complaints about me. I was taken care of. That was my dream job. I had no complaints. I did whatever I want. Stand up. I got beer league made because of Stern. Books, I'm not delusional. The reason I'm on a couch next to the biggest intern of all time. Jimmy's hosting the Oscars. That must piss Adam Carolla off on a level. Could you imagine?
Jeez.
Adam Carolla wanted me to leave a message for his... What is it? His 2000th episode?
2000.
I'm leaving a message for your goofy fucking 2000th episode. He's the Lou Gehrig of podcasting. Maybe he'll die of Adam Carolla's disease. It's a unique blend of wit and talking too long.
And bad construction decisions.
Cut that out. But no, I like Adam, I guess. But I guess I do. I don't know. I don't know if he likes me or not. He can't gauge it. He's inventing a new liquor this week that Mike August can. But I mean, I had to sit there and pretend that I like that liquor. Are you kidding me? So he wanted me to leave a message. Congratulations on your 2000th stupid show. And I was going to leave some joke ones, but I said, you know what? You've worked so hard. You should go on vacation. You and your wife should go someplace where you've never been, like Jimmy Kimmel's new house.
Shit. Oh, that's a clip.
Did you know that Jimmy has a Jimmy and his agents, since you don't talk to him anymore, they have a nickname for you. Ain't gonna split the Adam Carolla. He just got it. I love him. I love the pause in Gorilla 11. Yeah, they think you're stupid. No, of course. Adam's a very smart guy. And, 2,000, let's play this by the numbers. 2,000. Number of people who saw your last movie. He's asking fans to fund his movies. Somebody asked me to do that for Beer League 2. I would never in a million fucking years. Why don't you just go in their house and steal shit? Why don't you just get their address and go in and steal, I don't know, a Humble collection their mother gave them? What the fuck are you doing? Asking them for money? Oh, my God. Douche. Jimmy has the nicest family, and he's a good guy, but I don't. There's some questionable shit going on. I don't feel like anybody's my friend over there.
The whole family works there.
And well, you're banned, right, Mario? Right? Or did they stop calling you?
No.
Here's cousin Sal.
We're all banned.
The cousin Sal, he stopped calling you, right?
No, I speak to Sal.
And what does he say to you?
I speak to him. What's up? How are you? How's Artie?
Oh, that's great.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, like funny jokes like that. Is Artie still alive?
Douche.
I tell you what, his lucky cousin Jimmy got a show.
Otherwise, he'd be a broke lawyer.
Is he a lawyer?
He's a real estate lawyer.
Sal is?
Yeah, but he never passed the bar.
That was a real estate lawyer. That's code for dealing pot.
He never passed the bar, thank God.
So that means he's not a lawyer.
He's not. Jimmy was his golden ticket.
Yeah, but you said he's a lawyer. He's not a lawyer.
Well, he's not a lawyer by degree, but he passed the beginning part of the test.
Okay, Mary, can I explain something?
He didn't pass the bar.
What, but he filled out his address? The fuck are you talking about?
He didn't pass the bar. That's the
I understand. Clearly you didn't. Look at that gut. Jimmy Kimmel with a new bit here. These talk shows are funny. The monologues are great. But this has got to make Carolla seethe. I'm his biggest guest. No, I'm not. Rogan's actually funny. I like Joe's podcast a lot. I listen to it quite a bit. He's a guy I like to hear talk. You guys like a simple formula. I like Adam too, but I mean, what am I going to say for 2,000? It's a crazy thing to ask you 2,000. What am I going to say? Everything I want to say is a roast joke, like I was just doing. But Adam gets all sensitive. He called me disheveled. Nothing could be farther from the truth. I could call him up and describe Jimmy's new house. If you ever get there, listen. Oh, look at this bit where Sal does subtle racism. Very nice looking black couple. We're watching Jimmy Kimmel Live. That area when I first got to Hollywood was disgusting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I was. Did you hang out there?
Yeah. When I first went out there, you couldn't go down there. It was crack whores.
Well, that's why you went down there.
Yeah.
Listen, there's crack whores. Listen, Howard. If you wear this, I get free crack from the crack whores. I want your crack and I want your whoring. Otherwise, I'm going to look boring. Slurring. What is this? What is this? Look at the subtle racism. They get the black guy with those big chiclet teeth. He looks like Michael August.
I think he has fried chicken in his hand.
Oh, come on. Now we're being racist.
That's awful.
You love it, Mario. All right, let's take another break.
Chicken.
Well, here's the tease. We're going to take a break. And when we come back, I'm going to play you John's Senate.
Oh, my God.
The Senate announcement for John.
God bless him if he gets in.
Just stop. It doesn't matter if he's talking. Just end the tape. All right, so it's been an interesting show. Grillo banned. I'm banned. Everyone's banned. I got to say this. Rayo's owner, Frank Pellegrino Sr., dies of cancer. Now, Frank was an actor, too, and he's in Beer League. And I worked with him for about a week, and he was at the premiere, and I hung out with him quite a bit. He's a great fucking guy. And a great actor. Great actor.
Sweetheart.
Yeah, now you know him?
Yeah. The first movie I ever did, he was in it.
How many movies have you done?
About 3. But he beats me up with Silent Prey, and 2 of them were independent. But
you know the titles?
I don't remember. It was like 100 years ago.
3 movies. Doesn't remember the title.
I could tell you the TV shows I was on.
I'd rather not.
I know. No, and the last time
Robert Eiler's stand-in, by the way. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Sopranos?
Yeah.
Sopranos.
No, the other Eiler show. I love the guy. He's a good kid, and he was a friend of the show. Big Stern fan.
Oh, I know. He loved that I was there.
Yeah. He did?
Well, he loved that I was there working with him. It was fun. You know, he was a Stern fan.
I know. A lot of stand-ins can be creepy. Anyway. You, of course, are the exception.
Exception, yes.
So, did you tell him you invented the light bulb?
No, Roy did. Roy McDonald.
Yeah, isn't that ironic? You do lighting and you never had an idea. So Frank Pellegrino died, and in Beer League he plays the father-in-law the future father-in-law of Ralph Macchio's character, and he finds out where the bachelor party is for Ralph that I'm throwing, and he walks in on his future son-in-law getting a blowjob. So the scene is me and him watching Ralph get a blowjob. Not, Ralph Macchio didn't really get a blowjob. He's a family man. I tried to get him to. I said, Ralph, come on, be a dude, be Scott Baio for once. And very very loyal guy to his wife, and so instead the stripper blew me. I was very happily, and I don't know if we were engaged. I don't know, whatever. So it was a turbulent time, is my point. And he had to be seething mad at me, and I just say, because I'm drunk, to him, I say, boy, Maz has a big cock, meaning his son-in-law getting a blowjob. And he strangles me. So his character has to be real mad at me. He was totally like method actor. He came in, and he was mad at me the entire time. Like, I really thought he was mad at me. And through lunch, everything. And he worked up that anger until we shot where he strangles me. When we were done and they yelled cut, he was like, Audie, nice to meet you. Yeah. And so he's been in a lot of things. He was in The Sopranos. He played the FBI director in The Sopranos. And you know him from a bunch of stuff. And he also owned...
He was in Goodfellas as well.
And you're like an Ed McMahon. I understand he was in Goodfellas. Yes. Hey, Art. I was in 3 films. Two of the names escape me.
Oh, I just remember one.
I did. I was standing for Bob Island. Yeah. Yes. Well, I understand, Artie, that you've been in motion pictures. All right. Let's calm down. You're like a thin McMahon. Frank owned a legendary restaurant called Rayo's up in East Harlem, 116th Street and basically First Avenue. And it had 4 tables, I think, right? It still has 4 tables.
Yeah.
Did you ever eat there?
I never ate, but I used to go drink. Actually, the last time I was there, Frankie ripped up my bill. It was really nice.
What'd he do?
I had a bill. I was going to pay the bill, and he said, give me the bill, and he ripped it up.
Douche! You came here, douche! You stole Fuzzy Lifting drink. She sounded like Willy Wonka. You came here. You stole Fuzzy Lifting drink. You're an intern. All right, I'm sorry. Rayo's legend and Soprano star. It doesn't say Beer League here. Fuck. I'm kidding. Died of cancer. And we shot that shit. We shot Beer League fucking 11 years ago already. 12 years ago. Summer of 05. And anyway, he's great in the movie. He was a great guy, and you'll be missed. The great Frank Pellegrino. A New York legend because of being in legendary New York projects like Goodfellas and Beer League. And of course, owning Rayo's. Mario, go ahead. Describe Rayo's. Describe to people who might be listening in the Midwest. Of course, my cousins are listening in Jersey. That's it. But describe to America why Rayo's was special, Mario. You haven't spoken a lot on this show, which is making it a classic. But
you didn't have Mount Bottom.
Go ahead. Well, why was it a legendary place, Rayo's?
I guess because it was a family place. It was small. You didn't have like a lot of customers and a lot of.
All right, let's stop. You're really not doing it any justice. Small family place. Why else was it special?
Well, I really never went to Rayo, so I don't know too much about the facility.
But you really know how to paint a picture. I was giving you a chance to speak because you haven't spoken at all, except just yelling out for a ridiculous reason.
I yelled at douche a few times.
Yeah, why'd you do that?
Because Steven got banned, you got banned.
Yeah, but you know what the difference between you yelling out douche and me? One is funny. Pick which one. No. One's insanely annoying. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so you never went to Rayo's. That's how you're describing it? All right, Grillo, I'm going to go to you.
It only had
Circle gets the square, Grillo.
It only had 4 tables. You can never get a reservation. People own the tables. There was no menu. You had to eat what they put on the table.
Right.
And there was a famous bartender there, Nicky the Vest,
right,
who was in the Bartending Hall of Fame. And every celebrity.
Who else in the Bartending Hall of Fame?
Nicky the Vest.
Are you in it?
I should be.
You know what? You don't belong in the Bartending Hall of Fame because you're a douche. You told us you'd buy top shelf liquor. You don't belong in the Bartending Hall of Fame. You belong in the douche Hall of Fame.
There too.
Well, you're a Hall of Fame douche. Boy, she cuts me. Douche. The way she says it, such hatred. Such hatred. Like I know my wife, if I ever had one, would have for me. That hatred. Are you going to work today? Douche. Your dinner's ready. Douche.
Come fuck me, douche.
You pay the bills yet? Douche. Hey, how about eating out my box, douche? Yeah, it's been a while since you ate my fucking clam. Douche. You'll get clams when you eat my clam.
Oh.
Douche.
No, that's disgusting.
Mario chimes in then. Mario chimes in with his fucking Yelp review. Old Yelper over here. Why would you say that's disgusting? I'm trying to pay the rent, dude. Disgusting jokes like that will get you an Uber car every night.
Sorry.
Artie, can I have an Uber? Can I have an Uber? You're English. Hey, matey, can I have an Uber? Hey, governor, it's snowing over in Whitechapel. Can I have an Uber? Can we go to Harlem and score a bit of the Charlie? Why don't we score some of the Charlie? Can I take an Uber to East Harlem to score some Charlie? I'm one of the whores that the Ripper got. I'm one of the whores the Ripper got. Cut out me vagina. The Ripper cut out me vagina, made me a Caitlyn Jenner. Turned me into a dude. Cut out me vagina. Shaped it into a penis. And now I'm a dude. Turned me into Mario. Mario needs an Uber.
I always need an Uber.
You need an Uber? You need a fucking something to put around your mouth like a gas. A fucking God. Jimmy looks thin. Does he look thin?
He's been thin.
Grillo?
Yeah, I think that's the Howard syndrome.
He's on the Howard 1 cashew, 1 water or diet.
The potato and turkey diet.
Okay, real quick. Let's go. Oh, this dickhead actor. This is another guy. Someone told me he was funny in 8th grade. What do-gooder let him out of the fucking locker? I'm sorry. It's pure anger. Hey, play the John thing. So this is John for Senate. Now, you've heard this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
All right, it's funny, right?
I'm good. Look.
I'm good.
After sitting on the sideline for years complaining about our government, I finally decided to do something about it. That's why I'm running for senator of the great state of California.
All right, stop it.
I know.
Listen, I don't think I can't make fun of this.
It's going to be hard.
It's like asking me not to breathe. John texted me very passionately, wanted to have him on. He goes, Quaverino, that was the whole text. I said, I'm taking this seriously. And, you're a friend and everything. I'm taking this seriously. Text you tomorrow. So tomorrow. Okay, I'm ready for the rest. You can't. Basically said, don't goof on it. And I promised him I wouldn't. I said, John, you're my friend. If you're really running for Senate, I've had so many friends who run for Senate. I won't make fun of it. But then then this is the tape he puts out. Am I wrong?
No.
I do this for a living. I'm an asshole for a living.
Don't promise.
You son of a bitch. Yeah, go.
Sounds like a joke, but it's not. Look, Donald Trump got elected, and you know what? It angered me. I mean, I've known Donald for years, and I don't know what the hell happened to him. But I will say this. I will fight for you. I'll fight for the youth, the lower college tuitions. I will fight for immigration reform. I will fight.
Stop right there. Listen to what he just did. Dan pointed this. Immigration reform. It should be immigration reform. It's immigration reform. All right, you know what? I'm going to make a life decision right now. I'm probably never going to talk to John again. You know what? I'm 49 years old. He's whatever. Neither one of us has led a good life.
It was a nice run.
That's what I mean. We had a nice friendship. John, I'm going to say, John, I directly lied to your face. I tried.
Oh, boy.
I can't not make fun of this. If I don't make fun of this, I'm not true to me. Do you understand? I'm not true to me. I make fun of me all the time. Look at me. I'm a mess. I make fun of me. I do self-deprecating jokes all the time. Like the one where I go, how about this one? I've never been swimming because it's never been more than half an hour since I last ate. You understand? I do that all the time. It's a fat joke. It's a fat joke. I'm now going to... I can't not goof on this. Grillo, do you understand what I'm saying?
100%.
John, I apologize. I know you always look forward to buying me dinner. I'm going to say conservatively. I work with John. He was there from. I did start from 2001 with him there to 2004. Okay, 3 years. I'm going to say conservatively at the Brooklyn Diner alone, I dropped $5,000.
Oh God.
Artie, do you mind if I get the? Hummus, chopped up chickpeas.
Can you imagine him on the Senate floor? Now for the great state of California, for the filibuster, John Melendez.
Listen how loud the silence is.
Creak, 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 creak.
Listen how loud the silence is. That's why you should be doing this.
Why?
That's why you should be in behind the scenes.
Why?
I'm kidding. That was funny.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were setting me up to do the filibuster.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said.
I was waiting for you to stop.
Okay.
Like, in other words, you tee it up.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we're working on this. We'll get better at it.
You don't. You ever hear the song "It Must Have Been Cold There in My Shadows, the Wind Beneath My Wings"?
Yes.
I'm singing it.
Okay.
You're in the shadows.
Okay.
So in other words, like I'm the talented one. I'm Bette Midler. You're Barbara Hershey.
Oh man. I'm always Barbara Hershey.
By the way, Barbara Hershey, I heard that was a nickname, Hershey. Okay? Whatever. Hey, she dated Will Chamberlain. All right, let's go. Okay, knowing that, I just now said the disclaimer, because you know what? I'd rather be friends with all the fans that want me to goof on this. Grillo, will you goof on this? Will you end your friendship with John?
Yeah, I really never started.
Now, you said he lied at some point.
It's coming up. Well,
a bully?
Yeah.
You say he is a bully and he's being a hypocrite.
Well, I'm not saying he's a bully right now, but he was the biggest bully I ever worked with.
Now, he says in this that his daughter doesn't have a transmission in her car.
I think she's on Transgender Airlines.
Well, let's not make fun of his daughter.
No, I'm not making it.
I make fun of the way he's pronouncing his daughter.
Okay.
She's fine. She's a good person. Better than you.
Definitely.
I will fight for the environment. Like, why are we cutting down trees?
Okay, stop. I can't get through the thing. He's going to fight for the environment. Did you ever see John's car?
Oh, my God. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever ridden in.
Dirty diapers that are not biodegradable. Like, he shits all over the place. He pisses all over the place.
He used to sneeze, and you couldn't see out the rearview mirror. On the rearview mirror.
He was Puerto Rican and Danish, Sean. And I would say to him, did you get any of the Danish? Any of the Danish? At all. It seems like you got most of the Puerto Rican. None of the Danish. That Escalade smelled like Privolone left outside on an August day for like 17 hours.
The last time I saw him in California, I went in his car, I was dry heaving, and I'm not kidding.
Yeah, exactly. Dry heaving. Because I tried going up to Boston like that. You know, I was in the back seat all about it, and my girlfriend wasn't complaining. I said, well, that's because you got my dick in your mouth. Clogs up the nostrils. That led to an argument. John would shit in the bathroom of a convenience store, like on our way to a gig, and the microwave would be right next to the bathroom, and I pulled out a burrito once, and you hear John shitting, and then you hear the toilet go, and there's no time that he could possibly wash his hands. There's no time that he could have washed his hands. Physically impossible. Opens the door, goes, can I have a bite? Bite. Grabs the burrito, takes him. Before he says bite of that, he's biting it.
Oh, God.
And then of course, I didn't touch the burrito again. He's Sam Simon, who I hope is listening in hell. Hey, asshole, you listening? Hey, Sam, are you down there in hell, you fucking dick lick? Remember you said you were going to laugh at my funeral, Sam? Remember all the sit-ups you did while I was eating a cheesesteak?
Oh, man.
What's it like having dinner with Hitler, you fuck off? Guess who died first, dick lick? Oh, God, I hope I go to hell to see you. Anyway, Sam had a girlfriend, Playboy Playmate, who, you know, of course that ended in darkness because Sam is an evil, dark person. She got an annulment, I believe. Mental cruelty. Hear that, Sam? She's still alive, too. Happily married, I think. You fucko. How did it feel following Shannon Sharp at the Playboy Mansion? You fucking... he had this girlfriend. Okay, we're at the Improv Comedy Club in Irvine, California. Real corporate. We're in the green room where the comics stayed, had a bathroom. John is shitting loudly. And you could hear it because we're all in the green room. This beautiful young girl, petite girl, is standing right next to the bathroom. So the only thing separating her and a Stuttering John shit is a small piece of sheetrock that they call the door. You hear that? It sounded like James Caan getting shot in The Godfather. Including the kick in the head at the end. And so he, again, flushes the toilet, no time possible to wash hands. Comes out, I go, this is Sam's girlfriend. Right into wiping ass, right in one motion into shaking her hand.
Oh, God.
You know, in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, when Steve Martin shakes that guy's hand after he wipes the fucking tobacco off his mouth, that's the look she had on her face. The rest of the night, she was traumatized. She looked like George Bush's face when they told him the second plane hit in front of his car. She was just like a blank stare. And she was traumatized. She had John shit particles all over her. And then he went on stage, and this is why John wanted half of the money from the club. This is why John wanted to split it 50-50, because he did this. Hey, up, John. Artie's fat, Casey's gay, and Gary needs a wheelbarrow for his teeth. And now for an hour of comedy audio line. Hey, we really can't made the audience laugh. Okay, so I did 40 seconds. 40 seconds. And you did 70 minutes. So that's 10 grand fine for you. We'll split it. Hey, listen, Howard, I was at the comedy show. I was at the comedy show, and the audience here, John bombed. As on stage, they said they hope you get AIDS. And those socks are nice. Nice socks, Howard. And I would fire everybody but me. I want a Jackie chair. I want to sit in on the news. I want to play sound effects. I want to produce a show. I want to host a show. I want to be the office manager. I want to take phone calls. And that's a nice belt. You have a nice belt buckle. This belt buckle was in my ass. I smuggled it in. I put my weed in there. Everything you're wearing was in my ass. Everything you're wearing was in my ass. Just like you've been in my ass. And Robin hates Jews. Robin hates guys who marry non-Jews after their first marriage. Success. I agree. That's the big meeting at Howard's house. Ralph, John. Ralph. John, listen, Ralph. John, do you agree with me? I'm running for Senate. You ready for Senate? Can I tell you what to wear? If I tell you what to wear, I get free burritos. I get free transmissions for my future for your off-road vehicle. Okay, let's hear the rest.
Well, and taking animals out of their natural habitat when we could be making paper
Puerto Ricans out of Queens.
It's ridiculous. As the father of a transgender child, I will fight against bullying and do everything I can for the LGBT community.
Stop it. Okay. All right.
I want to go to California just to vote for him.
We are really going to end our friendship now. I love John, but as a friend, I would say do this over. Yeah. He tried to say LGBT community. Here's what he said. I'll fight for this, transgender, and the LGBT. First of all, listen. I'll call any group whatever they want to be called. You got to get a better name. It sounds like an episode of the Electric Company. LGBT.
Yeah, oh, totally.
What do you want, Sesame Street? LGBT. The Electric Company. Today we're featuring homosexuals. What's the L is lesbians?
Lesbians.
G is James Gordon.
Bisexuals and transgenders, right?
So L, when Trump reads it, it's so funny. It's one letter on each cue card. The L, B, G, T. I'll fight for the... Fags and dykes. I'll fight for... Chicks who used to be guys.
Chicks with dicks.
The LGBT. It sounds like he sneezed. The LGBT community. And he's a bully. He says bullies right about that. Was he a bully?
Yeah. It just, he tortured me on a daily basis.
What would he do?
It's kind of hard to think about it at this second, but
what isn't hard for you to think about?
A lot, but no, okay, Gary would go, John, I need you.
This is when Gary had his own office.
Yeah, well, no, this is like, yeah.
Before
he was in the front.
At the time of this argument happened, this redhead girl that now kicked him out of his office was 8 years old.
He was sort of in the front, and we stayed in Howard's office in the back, and it was like, a door in between, and then Gary would come in and ask John, John, I need you to go do this, and John would go, okay, and then as soon as you leave, you go, now go do it.
Right.
You know, and well, I mean, he just asked you to go do it.
Was he a boss of yours?
No.
Right, exactly.
But like get up off the desk. Like he had to sit in Howard's chair when Howard wasn't there.
Right.
So like
why?
If you were sitting, if Howard wasn't sitting in the seat, John had to be in that seat.
That's creepy.
If you sat in the seat, you had to get up. My first day on the job, I almost got into a fist fight with him because he told me get up.
Right.
I said, well, how about please get up? He goes, I said get up. I said, well, then I'm not getting up.
Nice. So what happened?
So, we wind up going nose to nose. And he goes, if you weren't a fucking intern on this show, I would fucking wipe the floor with you. Do you understand that?
Be the first time you ever wiped the floor.
Yeah. I think that might be true.
You should have came back with that.
When me and Ganji moved into the 65th Street apartment,
right,
he fucking left a pair of shitty underwears nailed to the wall.
Oh, God.
Ganji found... Ganji must have vacuumed that rug for 3 days straight. He kept finding toenails and fingernails in the rug.
He's filthy. He's a filthy animal.
Yeah.
And vote for him for Senate. No, really. We would go on the road, and he would get into a fucking... he would be in a hotel room for 3 seconds. The tub would be filled with hair and water. Somehow. And like it looked like 8-drop soup because he jerked off. Oh. Hey, I'm trying to jerk off to... Ariana Grande. All right, so keep going. This is amazing. We haven't got the 30 seconds of this.
Everything I can for the LGBT community. Believe me, for a stutterer, that was hard to say. So, and seriously, even that. I will fight as hard for you as I have fought for myself. People told me when I was a kid you couldn't be anything with a stutter. Well, guess what? You know what I became? The announcer on The Tonight Show.
Okay, stop it right there. Okay. You know what he became? The announcer on The Tonight Show for 4 months. Until they realized he's a stutterer. And an asshole. Well, no, he's not an asshole to us. He's, I guess, to the crowd. I guess the Q rating. I was a stutterer. You know what I became? Destitute.
Oh, no.
You know, I became a guy who asked what I like for $2,000. Oh, that's public knowledge now.
Okay,
but I love the guy.
I love him too. He's like an older brother.
But we'll never talk to him again. You realize that? He's like an older brother who you find fingernails on.
Ew.
It was right. Disgusting. Unbelievable. And got a divorce, but now he has 3 beautiful kids. I don't know how that happened, but he did. And he's running for Senate. But what do you think is... yeah, that's right. What do you think is going to happen with this? Dan has a theory that he's just trying to get donations.
Yes.
He's trying to unseat Dianne Feinstein. She's like kind of famous. And that's what he said. He goes, I'm trying to unseat Dianne. The Jew broad.
Oh,
I'm unseating. I am Jew broad. Donald Trump got like a president. You know what? It angered me. It angered him. I know Donald for years. No, you don't. He came into the show and he acknowledged your existence. I've known Donald for years.
I got to watch Donald yell at whatchamacallit, what's that? I can't think of his name. The country singer. Willie
Nelson.
Willie Nelson. He smoked a joint at the Plaza Hotel.
That's right. He got mad out.
He screamed out in front of everybody.
Very anti-drug.
Yeah, but it was right in the Plaza Hotel, like at the banquet table.
That's bad. That's bad. But Willie Nelson is. You know the worst thing. I'll end with this joke because I'm so glad we had this time together. But what's the worst thing? James Caan, by the way, told me this joke at the premiere for Elf. That's right. We're both in the movie.
Nice.
Picture James Caan telling you this. Some of you might know this. What's the worst thing a young girl could hear after she blows Willie Nelson? I'm not Willie Nelson. Imagine James Caan. James Caan was a foot shorter than me. That's how he ended the fucking night. He goes, "You're a comedian, right? Okay, listen. What's the worst thing a chick can hear after? I know abroad. What's the worst thing a broad can hear after she blows Willie Nelson? I'm not Willie Nelson. I'll see you down the road." Seeing Godfather 4, baby. All right, I got to end this. This might be my favorite group of people of all time. Listen, Grillo, you got to hear what Roy's been saying about you. And that cross is great. Could you wipe your face when I get the Shroud of Turin? Go ahead, buddy. What, you want to plug anything?
Yeah, well, we got Bright Shot. It's BRITE.
Bright Shot is a great company. Roy's a great guy, and I love Grillo, and you must be a very damn good lighting company. I've been in the business. There's nothing more important than lighting, by the way. And you were on the show Crashing.
Yeah, we lit you on Crashing. We're on like every major TV show in New York.
We lit you. He pointed at me. Who else could you mean? We lit... Crashing. Yeah. So, and I felt lit. I did. Yeah. It might have been the weed.
Yeah.
But great company, Bright Shot, and what else you got going on?
Right now, Bright Shot is my main focus. So
you should focus on one thing. You really should.
Because I got ADD. I'm all over the place.
Yeah. Well, you're usually just right here, but that's what I want you to be because you have an open invite. This group. When you're here, Mario doesn't talk. No, come and bring Roy. He's a great audience, great guy, and
he ain't no douche.
Oh shit!
You've taken douche to a new level. So come on anytime. You said that last time, and also, what are you doing?
What? I lost your phone. You changed your phone number.
Well, get the hint.
I know. I did.
All of a sudden, you're stalking me at the club. Don't you know I live here? Yeah, you do, douche. All right, so Bright Shot, and thank you, Roy, for coming in.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Please come back anytime. It's yours. And Joe, I love you, buddy. You're welcome here anytime. Without Mario too, sometimes. But, Mario, you know I love you, buddy.
Love you too, baby.
And listen, today was perfect. You didn't really talk, but you were there. I knew you were there. You're like a comfortable shoe. No, dude, you can talk anytime you want.
Thank
and
you.
You can boss Dan around. And I missed you, man. So everything's good with Mom, right?
Well, she's coming along one day at a time.
We'll pray for my mother, too. Thanks for asking. And, Jesus, it's unreal. We're in Atlantic City. He's like, I don't know. You see me weeping. If you cut me, do I not bleed? Dan, you're the best ever. Literally the best. Somebody asked me on Twitter, is Dan good at Pittsburgh Pete? I don't know what he's dealing with here. He's always got an angle. He said, is Dan good at producing the show? I very quietly told him the truth. I said, Dan is the best producer / on-air personality ever. And that's the truth. Dan is like Obama. Dan is like Obamacare. He's like Obamacare. You could take him out, but you can't replace him.